Welcome to West Coast Wednesday here on Prospectors Radio with Kathleen Biffle, Rich Cooley, Scott Swiftwater Toney, Indiana Gold Hunter, Dennis Dayton, and your host, Tim Grimes. We hope you enjoy the show, and thanks again for listening.
All right, everybody, welcome back to another West Coast Wednesday right here on Prospector Radio. I'm your host, Tim Grimes, and joining me as always, we got Kathleen and Shad Biffle, Rich Cooley, Scott Swiftwater Toney, and the Indiana Gold Hunter, Dennis Dayton's here also. What's going on, everybody?
Hey there.
It's Turkey weekend.
It's windy Thanksgiving Eve day.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, and I'm just excited that I don't have to work tomorrow.
Very windy.
I was going to say I've been hearing it's been windy all day over that way.
Oh, it's been crazy.
Cold. Real
It's
cold.
getting
And
cold.
I got to work tomorrow.
Yeah, it's getting cold. Colder-ish, you know? But the wind, like Kathleen says, has been nuts. Nutty wind.
You know what we got coming another 3 days?
What?
More rain and snow.
What?
Arizona?
Yep.
Yeah.
Is that why you're home?
Yep, that and Turkey Day.
I figured you was home for Turkey Day. That's what I figured.
Are you in Indiana?
No, I'm not. No, I'm at home in Phoenix.
Oh, okay.
You go to Indiana at Christmas.
Yeah.
Roger. We got it. Now we got it. But you're home for turkey dinner?
Yeah. It's just the two of us, and she bought a whole turkey and everything. I was like, oh, great. Thanksgiving leftovers for another 2 weeks.
Well, yeah.
Man, I'm not a big turkey eater.
No?
That much.
You don't like turkey?
No.
I'm kind of with Dennis. I can like a little bit of it, but not a whole lot of it.
You know,
I make a good
where
turkey.
where they're starting to change it to where they're getting it's like a brisket or something, and they're replacing it with a big brisket and ham and all the sides and stuff.
You mean
instead of turkey? Yeah, I like that better.
You mean like a turkey loaf?
I'm with you, Tim. I like turkey rolls, man. That's what I grew up on.
No, actually,
The turkey loaf.
Yeah, turkey loaf kind of deal. Right.
No, it's a cow.
What?
Yeah.
No, we know what a brisket is.
Yeah.
It's just like a big chunk of
beef brisket. Well, that's not Thanksgiving dinner. You got to have turkey.
No.
Yeah, you have to have turkey. You don't like turkey, at least on Thanksgiving?
I mean, I can eat turkey, but I'm just not a big turkey fan.
Oh, dude, how are you not a turkey fan?
I'll pass on the turkey, and I'll load up with ham and stuffing, taters, and all that.
Yeah, but you gotta, you dip your turkey in the mashed potatoes is always good,
Yeah,
It's
I
just
usually
good.
don't. I might eat some leftovers if there's some left or something, but
Dang, don't like turkey?
Yeah.
That's unreal. I thought everybody liked turkey.
In moderation, I don't think it's that bad.
No,
but
I don't
you try
want
to
to eat it.
3 more days.
Right, I don't want to eat it for the rest of the week.
Oh my gosh, I love turkey. I will make it in the summertime.
It's
really?
we buy
Oh my
extra
gosh.
turkeys right now because they're so stinking cheap and throw them in the freezer.
Yeah, you got a good point.
Yes. That'll feed our family for almost a week.
Oh, God, yeah, right. When you got a big family like that.
I mean, you can have regular turkey.
Right.
You can have turkey stew.
True.
You can have noodles and turkey.
True. Turkey and
turkey
dumplings.
sandwiches.
Turkey sandwiches.
that's just like all that pumpkin stuff that comes out every year.
I don't like pumpkin
That is
stuff.
no way the same thing.
No, it's not the same. You're right. Pumpkin's a nasty
Well,
old
to me it is,
vegetable.
though. To me, that's what turkey is like.
Oh, no. Turkey's good.
It's so good, but it makes you sleepy.
Now, see, Steve France said it was smoked turkey, which, at the barbecue we smoke, I don't know how many turkeys that we smoke for Thanksgiving, but that really changes, like, the whole taste of a turkey.
Now, what about the deep frying turkeys? I love that.
I've never had a deep fry.
I tried it and I did not like it.
Never
I thought
had
it was way too dry.
Really?
Yeah,
See, it was cooked too
for my
long.
taste.
Yeah, it was cooked too long.
I'm more of a roasted turkey.
I've made it many
with
times.
juices.
We drown that son of a gun in butter.
And you cook it breast side down.
Well, Scott probably smoked mannequin.
Scott's gonna have the leg. He calls the drumstick.
No, Scott wants the neck. He's like Eddie.
Believe it or not, I do. I think that's the best part. And just my gal, the dark meat is the awesomest.
What, the
Dark
neck?
meat. I'm a dark person.
Scott, do you eat
I don't
the
know.
neck?
I'm kind of a breast man myself.
Me too, Shad. Yeah, that's me.
Me too.
And the thigh and but not the leg. Or the neck. Scott, you eat the neck?
I know what Shad's talking about.
You can, but I mean, it's not. I mean, to me, I like the heart and gizzards, but
You like the heart and gizzards? You are Eddie from Christmas Vacation.
I feed those to the dogs. I'll boil them up, and then the dogs love it.
Oh, I bet dogs do. Yeah. Oh God, yeah.
Yeah.
That's living. That's their holiday feast.
Okay, I'm getting hungry.
Hey, now I'm sure. We all saw that post Razor made about his garage party?
Yeah.
Who else feels that he should have, flew us out there for it?
I agree.
I thought he was going to have us picked up with a private plane or something.
I know.
That's what I
He
thought.
invited us. Why didn't he pick us up and bring us to his garage party to
Garage
celebrate
party.
his humongous garage?
All the way in Juneau?
Yeah.
Oh,
I thought, man, we're all meeting
Yeah,
at the
didn't he have
airport.
private plane and everything?
Private plane,
I guarantee you, it was one heck of a party he had.
Yeah, we should.
oh, I would just about bank on it.
No doubt about it.
I don't know. I was like you. I was figuring private jet and pick us all up.
Well,
we head down.
I know. I thought I missed the message on it.
Yeah.
I didn't get the invite or the ticket.
You didn't
See,
get the
I think you got to
details.
fly us out now and have a special party for us then.
Special.
I know. I agree.
Special garage party.
Yeah.
Oh wait, okay. So we got the invite. If you see what he just posted in the chat room, he invited us just to be nice because he knew we would never show up.
what did? Would that be creepy?
Nice move, Ray. Oh yeah. What if we did show up?
Yeah, I know. He probably would have been like, well, I can't say the word, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Crap.
It better be a week long party is what I'm looking at.
Excuse me. Yeah, that'd been funny. Just showed up there. Hey Ray, we're here for the party. Only
But
invited
no,
you.
congrats, Razor. I mean,
Yeah.
I remember him talking forever about getting that built, and that's awesome.
It's cool. I've been seeing the posts on Facebook of it. It's cool.
I was going to say it's not like it's a little garage.
No, not at all.
No. That's a
Well, I tell
garage.
you what, when I was there last year with Caleb, he's got this 3-wheeler, and talk about crazy. Him and Caleb were just absolutely. They should have been wearing helmets. But I mean, I don't know where he's going to ride that little 3-wheeler now. He took away all the room out there.
No, Alaska's a big state, right?
Well,
Yeah.
I guess Santa Claus needed a bigger workshop, so
Gotta have somewhere to park the sleigh. That's right.
those child labor laws, they need better working conditions.
Do they have those in Alaska?
I don't know. Gosh. So you got your pies in the oven and everything, Kathleen?
Oh my gosh, I haven't even started.
What?
Well, she forced one of our daughters to make the pies, 2 of them.
Okay, no. Riley wanted to make a pie for her boyfriend,
Uh-huh.
and he likes the banana cream pie, my recipe for banana cream pie. So I taught her tonight how to do it.
Oh, cool.
So now, and she made all 3 pies. She
Okay.
made 3 pies, 2 for. I have a family festivity thing tomorrow where there's going to be like 20-some people here
Oh, geez.
and cook for.
Uh-huh.
Really?
Yeah,
Good Lord.
and then my other daughter, Spencer, she is, get this, she is bringing her boyfriend to Thanksgiving to meet us.
Ah, cool. Awkward, but cool.
Yes. You know
I'm
what?
like, okay, so you're going to like put him in front of the whole entire
right.
family.
I would have said no.
I know, and trust me, it's insane, man. I buy a bottle of scotch to drink for the entire Thanksgiving day to get through it because the family's just so huge and crazy. And that's gonna be the boyfriend's first impression. I'll
I
be like,
know.
Sure.
I'm just gonna pour him a glass. Be like, here you go.
Here, yeah,
Welcome.
that's it. Sit, just,
Give it to him. Go. You're gonna need it.
just sip on this.
Dad, just take him. Say, come with me. Come to my man cave.
That's it.
Because one thing you got to know about our family is, okay, we have the traditional meal like Thanksgiving, but there's going to be a whole section of some random weird Asian food that doesn't go with Thanksgiving.
Well, my mom.
Like what? What
Actually,
is
I
it?
was going to make brown noodles. But
Brown noodles. What's brown
Though
noodles?
I did warn her mom this year to not try and bake a turkey again.
Why?
Yeah.
Did it come out well, Shad?
Well, we all saw National Lampoon's Christmas
That was-
Vacation. That was the turkey. Other than that, it was like all
She's
dry.
from Thailand. She doesn't know how to cook a turkey.
When you
Soy
stick
sauce on it.
when you stick the fork in it, it goes.
It was like turkey jerky.
She cooked it, I think, like for almost like 20 hours
Oh my
straight.
God. She was making sure it was cooked, right?
Yeah, well, that was my Thanksgiving growing up, just so that you guys know.
Oh, wait. All your
But
Thanksgiving?
my turkey is a lot better.
That's good. That's a real good thing, then. Jeez. So all those years, Kathleen, it was always cooked like that?
It was pretty dry. Yeah. Yeah, it was. And she would, like, make steaks well done. So I never knew what a good steak tasted like until I left home.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, these are amazing, right? Yeah. Well, some people think you really have to cook the food, and they cook it.
Yeah?
Yeah, but I think over there they don't do anything medium rare, do they?
What?
No.
Thanks. Well, they do pork. They eat raw pork.
They'll eat raw
Oh,
pork.
God, really?
What?
It's
They'll
called
cook the heck out of a steak.
nam, right?
Yeah,
Nam?
it's called nam.
It's salted pork. That's all.
It's called to kill you.
Yeah.
No. Well, yeah.
I've actually had it, and it's really good.
I've had it too, and surprisingly, it's good. It's salty, but
the salt cures it.
you have to know how to cook it a certain way for it to work, or prepare it a certain way.
Because you
if
could die.
You seriously can die if you don't do it right, and we trust her mom evidently, which is really confusing. Now,
I have never personally made it, but
Dang.
my mom has, and I do partake because it's so yummy.
But you haven't made it yet.
No, I'm afraid I would make a mistake and poison
Yeah,
all
right?
of us.
Well, that's good.
we'll all end up with worms.
Right.
That's like what's that one fish you can cook, but if you cook it wrong, it kills you. Pufferfish.
That's
Pufferfish.
pufferfish. Yeah,
I wouldn't trust that neither. I don't care who's
No.
cooking.
Yeah, I don't think I would either.
No, heck no. There ain't no way. I mean, no.
Why would you eat a fish with a chance of it killing you? That just don't make sense.
Right.
Well,
can't-
it's like sticking up one bullet in a gun, spin in the chamber, go, let's see if this is going to work.
I mean,
Nope,
how,
not this time.
how good does it really taste? You
I don't know.
I mean, right?
I wonder.
How good does it really taste?
Pufferfish.
That
I
it's
don't know.
worth eating.
Hey, we're
fish.
dog sitting and other dogs.
Oh,
we have
no.
6 German Shepherds, by the way.
6?
Oh yeah, Moose came home for Thanksgiving. He normally only comes home for Christmas holidays,
So you
But
got 6.
he's,
and he's one of the pups from our second litter
yeah.
Oh,
that
jeez.
we gave to a family or a friend.
Mhm.
But he's on vacation, so we're dog
Oh,
sitting.
your dog sitting.
What's
Well,
another
that's cool.
dog, right?
Yeah, what's one more, right? Ain't
Yep.
nothing.
And Spencer's boyfriend's going to get to meet him.
Oh, nice.
Meet them all.
Meet them
She
all.
didn't think this through.
I
I'm
don't
just gonna
think she
call her
did.
out now.
Yeah.
Like I said, if I was the boyfriend going to Thanksgiving dinner with 24 or more, I'd
No.
be going, no, I'm not doing it
Well,
this time.
I'm sure he has no clue. He probably thinks of your typical boring suburban type Thanksgiving of, a family of 4 and them.
Right.
Nope.
Nope. Hey, we got Asians, man. This place is going to be nuts.
Yep. You should video it, Shad.
We got Asians, 6 dogs, and 13 freezing koi.
Oh, the koi are sleeping.
Are they asleep now? They in
They're
their winter
hibernating,
slumber?
They're
that's,
dormant.
That's cool. The pond ain't froze though yet, right?
Not yet.
No, I don't think.
We still have like the water circulating. We've got the air stones working, but we're gonna close down the water pump probably in a couple weeks.
Shut her down.
Did you guys ever get warmers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just have a couple, but we have some other stuff, aerating air pumps in the pond that shoot air up from the bottom. So that also helps it from not freezing completely.
All right, that makes sense. That'll
Yep.
keep
Well,
it from
they say as
freezing
long as the
solid.
water's like just moving a little bit, right?
You just need one hole.
Yeah.
So that way
They can get air.
they can get fresh air and circulate, and the toxins can escape.
Ah,
If
interesting.
not, they die.
That
It happens every year. Yeah.
yeah. Hopefully you don't lose none this year. You didn't lose none last year, did you, to the cold?
Nope.
No, we
Oh, I didn't
didn't.
think you
And
did.
this year we have baby koi
Right.
in the little pond,
Oh.
and they seem to be doing really well.
Unfortunately.
So now we got a lot of fish.
Dang. Do you guys got an aquarium in your house?
No. Oh no.
I can't keep an aquarium.
Oh.
I don't
Okay.
know why.
I'll tell you what, there was one year that we helped a lady. She got actually evicted from her trailer, but had to come back like a month later in the wintertime to get all of her stuff. And we went in there, there was like 6 to 9 inches of ice in this aquarium. The only thing, and this is all of our fish were frozen in the ice, but the only ones were still living was the big goldfish and the Picostomus.
Oh wow.
So they're pretty
Yeah,
resilient.
goldfish will live through anything.
Pretty much. You know?
Well, except for the fair goldfish, they seem to die. But
Yeah, you ever notice that? Like, this is the hardiest fish in the world, and yet they, at the fair, those ones will die. Like, you get them, you get home, and they're dead when you
Uh-huh.
wake up in the morning.
Flush them.
Yeah.
Yep. They're gone. That quick. You're right. I don't know.
I don't think they're real goldfish.
They're imitation.
Yeah, somebody just made a color on them.
Yeah, they're cheaper than the Walmart ones. The Walmart ones stay alive forever. Yeah. I know we put them in the pond at work, and they just thrived.
Do they don't even sell fish at Walmart anymore, do they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they do.
They do it.
Some do.
None of ours do, but
Yeah, ours do. Yep, sure do. They got tons of fish at our Walmart. I mean, bunches and bunches.
Yeah. They got our.
They got a whole wall lined up with aquariums, just loaded.
You know, Scott, there is this underground Arizona koi owners
right?
group out there that I joined just because I'm going to be living out there and I want to know like what they're doing with their ponds, because if you don't do it right, your fish will die. out in the
Oh, I'm
desert.
sure.
Boiling or eating?
Yeah.
You got to remember, out here we got like big giant owls, a bunch of hawks, and everything. I mean, they probably got covered up and everything.
Sure.
Right. So I'm learning a lot so that when I move these fish, they'll hopefully have a good chance.
They'll be, if they make the flight, they'll survive. They'll be fine. Right?
And I can't wait to move out there. You know, the last trip that we made was a fact-finding mission where we got to drive around and we, were close to Scott in Black Canyon City.
Oh, joy.
But yeah, we did see him.
Well, we were in a hurry, but it was pretty cool, and I just can't wait to live out there.
But where you're going to be moving out there is close to Scott, too, right?
Yep.
See, yeah. Looky there.
Well,
Howdy,
there'd be
neighbor.
prospects, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But we found out we weren't at the right community area where Scott was actually at. We were on the wrong one.
Wrong side of the road.
So yeah, apparently
Yeah,
I didn't see the sign to the Keebler Elps tree to go find Scott. So.
You guys are on the other side of the 17.
Yeah, well, Scott will be your neighbor.
So
Howdy.
close, but yet so far.
Yeah.
I know it.
Yeah.
So
I was sitting
Scott,
there, I couldn't believe it.
What are you up to out there with the crazy weather you guys are having, man?
Right now, it's nuts because I have a dry washer and I got the motor setting up there, which I should already brung that back home because there's no chance of doing that anymore this year, or so I'm looking at.
Negative now.
But yeah, but we don't have like a ton of water yet, so this rain that we're going to get these, it's supposed to start tonight and end like I think Friday night or Saturday morning.
Okay.
And if it's anything like the last one we got, it's just once it comes, it's just going to be set in and it's just going to keep coming and coming and coming and coming and coming. And then all the snow, once it reaches up north, it's going to turn bad.
It just seems like crazy weather for Arizona this time of year already.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I keep telling you guys it's coming your way. I'm telling you.
Oh, they're already predicting a crazy winter, so brace yourself.
I'm not used to. Usually by now you're taking pictures of sitting outside, drinking a cold one, saying, karma.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, I can still do that. I'm still looking for ground.
You better be.
I mean, it's
some.
it's been a hard year.
Yeah. You got to find you some ground.
And
Scott.
it's not easy to find new ground.
We learned that.
I totally sympathize with you, Scott, because we spent countless hours before we even went to Arizona, going over maps, going over GPS coordinates, and plotting out what you're going to do, because it's not like you can go and visit 6 different locations in a day.
Right.
No.
It takes a whole day to get to one.
Wow.
Yeah, and canvas every aspect of it to see if you find that one speck of where the deposit is.
Uh-huh.
And I can sympathize with you. It isn't easy out there.
It's not, I guess, like out on the East Coast in the Midwest with Glacier Gold where it's spread out everywhere.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So, yeah, you got
to do your research.
Right.
And like Shad said earlier, we visited a lot of places. It took us all our time.
Mm-hmm.
And we still aren't really filing anything because we still have more stuff we need to look at.
Right.
And it's going to be another trip.
Right. But, it's definitely harder when you don't live in the state.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
You have X amount of days. You got to try to do it all. That's the worst.
And
part.
we're doing 2 things at once,
Yeah.
right? We're looking for a place for our future home.
Yeah.
And getting a claim.
Sure.
So lots of adventures on the way.
No,
Well, I mean, I've got a chance, but I don't want to go in on myself to get some claims up here.
Mm-hmm.
There's a guy that lives out of state, but I know who he is. He's probably got, I think, we're on the 1. Mark's got 2. So 3, 4, 5, and 6, the gold rushes. He owns all the rest of them.
Wow.
And I guess he wants to sell them on one, all at one time.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, I just want one of them, not 5, or 4.
Sure.
And he's like, nah, I wanted to sell them all at one shot. And I was like,
Yeah, that makes it a little tougher, don't it?
Yeah, but I mean, if you had partners that, gold dig and stuff like that, they're not the easiest ones to get to. As far as road goes, if you had a side-by-side, it would be pretty easy. But if it rains, most of the places where you want to dig is going to be on the other side of the creek, and that's the only part that just stinks.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
I gotcha. Dang. Hopefully you find something soon, Scott, or season will be over again.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. And like last year, it's kind of a repeat. Got getting in no digging. So I don't know.
Well, I remember last year I was doing digging. It's just I lost my motors twice, and that didn't help me then.
Right, but it's like,
Hang on.
you gotta find you a good spot. That's what you gotta do. You'll find one. We know you will. Just keep looking. Keep pounding the ground, Scott. Talking to people. All the people.
That pavement.
That's the worst part, because where where the places you want to go, it's hard because you want to, who owns this? And then everybody, I don't know. It's like, oh gosh.
Right.
It's a lot of research, man, because it's like in that area, you're not talking like, you got to know what's BLM land, what's state trust land. Then you got to know, where are some claims? Where are the patented claims? Where's private property at?
Right.
It's insane.
Wow.
Yeah.
It is not easy.
No, that sounds
And
crazy.
the patented claims are easy to find because they'll tell you.
Yeah, exactly.
They'll tell you where
is
you're at.
the nice thing. It's all mapped out very clear on those.
Oh.
Either that or a guy on a 4-wheeler with a gun saying, I don't know what you're doing here, but you better believe.
Yeah. Well, all the people down there, Scott, you think somebody would know a place for you to go.
Nobody's gonna tell you. You got to figure it out.
Oh, jeez, man. Not even your
But
buddies?
the thing is I'm trying to find a place that I don't have to spend, say, $40 a week in gas to get to.
Right.
And that's the whole key. And then another key is I don't really want to get really way off the beaten path, because I'll be digging by myself this year, and if anything happens, you're way the heck out there.
Yeah, true. True. That's probably where the best gold is, too. Off the beaten path.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
But that's the thing. If you're by yourself, it's more of a risk. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I hate to be that guy you guys hear on the news. I had to chew my arm off because a freaking rock slide on. You know?
Right.
Oh, that'd be a good story, though, to tell.
It'd make a good YouTube video. Yeah,
Use a mannequin arm to replace it.
That what, Dan?
Use a mannequin arm to replace it.
That's right.
Too funny.
Borrowed arm from
That's
Manny.
hilarious. Well, he likes the legs, right? So.
Yeah. He just wants.
But
the
it's like,
legs.
it's just kind of funny because, like I said, you guys, if you're by yourself, it is dangerous out here digging. I mean, it's not like being back in like Indiana and Ohio and stuff like that. It's pretty. I mean, you move the wrong thing, and you could have a lot come down on you, and it'd just be done. You know, it's just dangerous.
So, but right now in Arizona, it's moist.
And wet.
Is it moist and wet?
Yep.
Now, that's good for some people. If you like it.
You know, there's still like coming back into Phoenix from Black Canyon City. There's 3 washes that you go over, and usually 2 of them, when it rains, never has water in them.
Yeah.
I went over them today, and 2 of them still has water in them. I'm like, that's just weird.
Why is it weird?
Because, you know, it rained heavy. It rained heavy just north of Phoenix and went kind of over us.
Uh-huh.
And then when it got up north, it started raining hard again.
Right.
So, I mean, we got water that's coming down through the Black Canyon Creek area, but not a lot was coming through the Aqua Fria. And then, like, it took maybe 2 days, and all of a sudden the Aqua Fria started flowing because of stuff way over to the east of the state.
Uh-huh.
But it's very uncommon. Even after a day and a half after it stops raining, you could drive by those washes, and they're usually like dry.
Right.
There's no puddles of water. These still have puddles of water in them.
Oh.
So that's kind of telling me that the ground is, saturated enough that it's not going to suck up any more water.
It's moist.
It's moist.
Yeah. So I think the next rain that we get will probably send pretty good, what we like to say, the pretty good flood, but it's going to be water that's going to actually stick around for a couple of weeks.
So do you think you can dredge?
Yeah.
Really?
Cool.
Are you going
Dry land dredge anyway, but
Are you going to dredge?
Well,
I already
cool.
I got it up there. It's ready to go.
Cool.
Good luck to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to get that 6-inch in the water, but no, you can't do that by yourself neither.
You still have your 6-inch.
Yes, I do.
Wow.
Very cool.
Would be.
She wouldn't let me sell it.
Want, just bring a mannequin out there. You won't feel so alone.
Have Manny tend the dredge.
He is going to join you.
Like I said, I don't think the mannequin's going to help me out if I get in trouble,
You
though.
might.
Dude, that would be hilarious if you really got a mannequin and started posting selfies with around the
Right?
campfire
It
and
would
stuff.
You should just do
and
it.
prospecting. That'd be hilarious.
It would be. It'd be funny.
That would be like, you know what? You guys tease me all this time. Now look.
Well, Manny the Miner.
Yeah, just do it. And Scott just needs to do it. Scott just should grow a pair and just do it because it'd be hilarious, right?
Just find a mannequin, huh?
That's easy.
Yeah.
Drive behind the mall. I guarantee they throw them away all the time.
What are you doing back here? I'm looking for a mannequin. That would be the strangest thing to ever tell a cop.
No, you can
Just
tell them you
don't
need
try
it for
to
your.
drive in the HOV lane with the mannequin.
Yeah, tell them you need it for
Where's
your
that
website.
place that they have those wax figures at? Just go get one, and they throw them away all the time.
See?
And yeah, that's true. And Shad, I'll tell you what, there's been more than one person caught driving in the HOV lane with a mannequin or a blow-up doll in the
Oh, I
passenger
know. It's amazing. Those cops have eagle eyes to detect that.
That's fun.
It's not hard. I mean, they actually look fake.
Yeah.
Well, still, cars are going fast.
Yeah. To see it's a mannequin. Scott, you got to get one. You just need to just go, I'm doing this. This is going to be hilarious.
Well, here's the thing. So the cops, they confiscate those mannequins and blow-up dolls, right?
Uh-huh.
So you should be able to go to the police and be like, hey, you guys ever sell the impounded blow-up dolls and mannequins that you seize?
They're going to go, no.
Dude,
we already
do
took them off the road.
yourself doing it. Dude, you would go viral.
You should,
That'd be
Scott.
hilarious.
It would be funny.
It would be hilarious.
It
It
would
would
be.
be fun.
It
The
would
search for Manny.
It's
Do
it's
it.
Swiftwater
Scott,
adventure.
if you don't do it, you know somebody's gonna.
Where's Waldo? Where's Manny?
Where's Manny?
Where's Manny?
And you could have it titled Swiftwater's Adventures, you know.
With Manny.
With Manny.
With Manny. That's just funny.
It is funny, dude. I could visually see you in these snapshots. You know, you could start an Instagram account.
Instagram account.
Right,
Yeah.
you and Scott.
Manny the
Hashtag
Miner.
Manny the
Yeah,
Miner.
hashtag Manny.
Instagram. You know what? I do it good enough on Facebook, let alone being on Instagram.
Well, you could set Manny up a Facebook page, and I bet he'd get more followers.
You're not on Instagram?
No.
Oh.
You know what's funny? I got a Twitter account that I can't even remember how to get back on.
Now, I'm not on Twitter, but we are on Instagram.
Yeah, Instagram, Twitter.
Yeah, I don't understand the Twitter thing.
Yeah,
Me either.
I think that's going to go away.
I don't know. You think it will?
I don't like it.
It's
I don't
kind of
understand
annoying because everybody like, oh, I just got out of the bathroom. I mean, that's the stuff they post. It's like retarded.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
It doesn't have to be like that.
No.
It could be. Well, there's a lot of things that we do behind the scenes when we're doing our videos.
Uh-huh.
Things that never even get to video.
Right.
So we like to post that on Instagram.
Right,
So you
that's-
get
right.
you
It's
get a
just
glimpse
picture,
of
yeah.
what's the Wandering Buffaloes doing today.
And it'd be the same thing with Scott and Manny. See?
Exactly.
Exactly.
What is Scott doing with Manny
Yeah.
today?
What are they up to?
Just
like
make sure
Elf in
you.
the Show.
Yeah.
But you can
Yeah.
I guess if I did drive around with a mannequin in my truck, I'd probably fit in a little bit better and where I'm at. But
it'd be
you know,
it'd be funny. It would be just nonstop laughs. Every time you're doing something, Manny's right there with you, got his hand on things.
I would watch that
Oh,
stuff.
that would be the greatest.
You
All
could
day
get a
long.
female one. You could dress it up, Scott. Put lipstick on it. Get a hair. Long hair.
Yeah.
well, not to cut down anybody or nothing like that, or I'm not saying anything about the female, but I don't need a female mannequin to go mining.
Okay, then you gotta get a
Well,
guy.
you want a man,
You gotta get a
male
man one.
mannequin. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, you gotta get a
Okay.
man
Yeah,
one.
pretty much. I'm not putting no lipstick on anything.
You just need a man again.
I think Manny the Miner is a man anyway.
I
think
I
so.
was picturing a dude.
No
I agree.
lipstick. Swiftwater, you don't have to share it.
No,
so-
you put,
Bringing a female mannequin is just sad, but if you had a male partner, like a mining partner, that's
Yeah, I
cool.
think the female mannequin would open up a lot of other questions
It
on
would.
what's really going on
It
behind
would.
that.
That'd be
That'd be kinda-
it'd be a little
And-
creepy.
You'd have to make sure, Scott. You tell everybody that your mannequin identifies as Manny.
Right.
Right.
Use the appropriate pronouns, please.
a female mannequin who identifies as a male.
Yes. See, Scott, do this, man. This would be the greatest. It would-
Like I said, it's almost just resembles too much of what Jeff used
no,
to
it
do.
don't.
So I don't know.
It's totally different.
Yep, that's a skeleton. It's totally different, man.
Totally
Trust
different.
me.
Totally different.
Manny doesn't have to talk.
Right.
No.
Manny can just come along.
Manny don't say a word. He's just your silent partner. He does not talk. He just
And you could just put Manny in awkward poses in the
Right.
background and just ignore it.
Right.
You guys, good lord. Have me posted up on leaning against a tree behind me while I'm doing a
Yeah.
segment.
Or he's sitting there holding the shovel or something. He's just doing.
Skeleton, mannequin.
Whatever you're into, Scott, you pose them any way you want.
Have a beer in his
Right.
hand and a gun in the other hand, and yeah, it'd be cool. It'd be you.
Hey, we brought along the unicorn.
You got to do it. You have to. It's you need to do this, Scott. Because if you
And
don't,
that way, you can dry out your wetsuit
that's
and
right.
your waders.
That's right.
Oh, that's a necessity. Because man, I'll tell you, there's some mornings I've got up and it's been cold, but the water's what really stays cold.
Oh,
But what's
yeah.
really funny is when you dig a hole and you're down in that hole, it's like you're in a freaking refrigerator.
Sure.
And Lisa, she thought I was crazy one day. She sat there with her feet hanging over the edge of the hole, like because she was spraying for me while I'm dredging up. And she had to get up. I said, "What's wrong?" She goes, "My feet are freezing." I said, "You got layers on." That's when she says, "We're going to get you socks and everything."
Well, in Alaska, when you're dredging and then you've got the tundra, like all of a sudden you'll be dredging and it gets just frigid, ice cold. because you hit like an underwater, drainage from the tundra.
Yeah.
Oh, sure. Could only
Yeah.
imagine.
And I can imagine out there, if you're in the hills, you
Mhm.
probably do hit some coldness.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, but you got to remember when we dig down to, and the rock's not really. I mean, there's certain places. I think the deepest I've ever seen is probably about 8 feet. But usually, you're going to hit down to bedrock where we're like, digging off the sides and stuff. You're going to hit that within 4 feet, 5 feet.
Uh-huh.
But it's just like there's a level where the air never gets out of the hole and it stays cold all the time.
Oh, gee.
Yep.
So speaking of going down, did anyone see the latest gold prices?
No. What are these?
Uh-oh.
Don't sound good.
Nah, gold's down $3 at 1,457.
Yeah.
So it's going down. Silver is down 9 cents at $16.99.
That's going up.
But that's not too bad for silver.
No.
Close to 17.
I mean, that's still a good price compared to what it usually is. Platinum's down $10 at $898.
Mm-hmm.
Palladium, this one went up $21 at $1,823.
Right.
So big move there. But rhodium, that went down $25 at $5,975. So at one point, briefly, it was at $6,000 an ounce.
Wow.
A troy ounce. Excuse me.
That's a lot.
That's insane.
Yeah. That stuff just always goes up. But it's nice to see it come down a little bit.
What was your? Yeah, it says minus 315. That is crazy.
Yeah, it's nuts. Dang. Well, who's got birthdays today? I know somebody in our group's got a birthday today.
I think so.
Don't give it away. Don't give it away.
All right, Shad, take it away.
Well,
wait. Gonna sing?
Dennis, he has to sing. It's a special birthday.
Oh, yeah, I definitely will.
Uh-oh.
Definitely.
All right. Here we go. Where is everybody? We're missing someone.
We're missing Rich. He lost power.
Oh, no!
Oh, what?
We gotta wait then.
Never mind. No birthdays tonight.
Birthdays.
It's his birthday!
We'll do them here in a little bit.
Kathleen, you just gave it away.
Oh. Well,
Oh.
sorry.
That's all right.
You're too funny. She goes, oh.
We'll do them.
My bad.
If he can get back on, yeah. That wind must have took
What,
out
he
his
lose power?
Yeah, that wind must have took out his
Oh,
power.
people have been losing power like crazy all over the place.
so windy.
We're lucky so far, knock on wood.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So I don't know if he'll even be able to get back on, honestly. Yeah. So you just have to roll with birthdays in a little bit if you want. We'll give Rich time to see if he can get back on.
Get back up.
Yeah. And see what happens there. So hopefully he can get his power back. Right? Wind's just nuts.
You guys know something funny? I tried to look up like what did gold miners do at Thanksgiving, and there's not really a lot on that.
There's Rich. He's back.
There he is.
Oh, thank God.
Perfect timing, Rich.
Well, the power just been poof.
As we said, that wind took it out, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Well, we can continue on then. We've been waiting for you.
Stop for 2 minutes and then come back on.
Yep. Shad.
Well, since Rich is back, Dennis, do you want to start?
Do it. Oh, no. Video.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Oh my gosh.
Happy birthday to Rich Cooley and everybody else.
There's video.
Happy birthday to you.
And anymore.
Dennis.
Thanks, Dennis.
So wrong.
Lovely.
I had my own special show.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I can't even share the video I just recorded
right,
of that
you
either
can't, right.
because it's a little too graphic.
Yeah.
Yeah, too much graphic.
You ain't got the kahunas to share it.
Yeah,
Well,
but you know I do.
the only problem you don't know how to record it, but that's cool. All right, well it's November 27th, and we have Andrew Adams, Cindy Bonneville, David Arsenis, Denver Henry, James K. Cowan, Jason Brickley, Jim Corzell, Jim Helmke, Rich Cooley, Russell Steen, and Sissy Voss. Now tomorrow have Thanksgiving Day birthdays. We have Carl DeBendetti, David Jackson, Dennis Henry, Gary L. Ralph, Martin Volticci, Raymond, Timothy Lawton Jr., and Tony Kaiser. So happy birthday, everyone.
Happy day. Hey, did you say Jason Bricky?
That's my Raymond Morgan's birthday tomorrow. That's right.
Oh, well, happy birthday to Raymond too.
Hey, Shad, did you say Jason Bricky?
Jason Bricky, huh?
Is he from Arizona?
I did say that name, and he is from Queen Creek, Arizona.
All right, yeah, that's the guy I bought my claims from out in Pinal County.
There you go.
No kidding.
Cool.
Small world.
I know, right?
My goodness.
Well, I was sitting there, you said that name, I'm like, why did that name sound so familiar?
I don't know. Now we know.
Well, I guess I don't want to feature that guy. I want to feature Rich Cooley.
Yeah.
The old RC.
Now, Rich Cooley joined this site. Looks like, well, it's the latest I can go back is 2013. But I think you were a member before that, weren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God, yeah. Right.
Huh, unless you have multiple pages, I don't know. But Rich Cooley is a male from Shippensburg, Pennsylvania. If you don't know who Rich Cooley is, look for the no-nonsense, straight-shooting guy who tells it like it is, who will offend anybody if you or weak, or I don't know. But no, Rich Cooley, he's the man. He briefly joined the Army, saw the error of his ways, and switched over and became a United States Marine. Hoorah! Of course, Rich Cooley is also an avid outdoorsman. He hosts Cooley's Corner on Sundays. He knows how to fix. He's Mr. Prepare. I have a plan for anything and everything. It doesn't matter what it is. I have a plan. That's Rich Cooley. Now, he, of course, used to only sluice, crevice, sucker, and pan, according to Gold Prospector Space, but
He dredges.
He dredges. He's got a 4-inch behemoth that he refurbished, and because of that, he inspired our Dress My Dredge contest that we had a couple years back.
Yeah.
That's right. That's his baby now. But Ken, the mountain man, referred him over to Gold Prospector Space. And he enjoys panning and sluicing, but like you said, he dredges now too. So you may want to update your little
And
profile.
dry wash. He's dry washed.
Oh yeah, he has dry washed.
Yeah.
That's
You
right.
need to update that.
Now, Rich has been on Gold Prospector Space since you guys started the radio show, right?
Way
Or no?
before we were
He was
around.
here before then too. Yeah.
Oh, and it also Rich Cooley. He's a barbecuing, smoking fool. He's an amazing cook.
Yeah.
He is.
Yeah.
That's right.
And don't forget, avid deer hunter and hog hunter.
Outdoorsman.
Outdoorsman.
Yeah, we covered that in Outdoorsman, but thank you, Swiftwater. But anyway, we want to wish our good friend Rich Cooley happy birthday and everyone else.
That's
Birthday,
right.
buddy.
Happy birthday,
day.
Rich, and everybody else. Very
And everybody
cool.
else too. Yep.
Nice. So, I think Kathleen's got some stuff tonight, don't you, Kathleen?
I do.
Well, here, let's take a quick break, and we'll come back and we'll turn it over to you. What do you think? All
Sounds good.
right, we'll be right back, everybody.
Do you like to mine for gold? Enjoy prospecting a nice crack in the bedrock? Enjoy getting outdoors to camp, fish, hunt, and hike on your public lands? You plan your trip, load the gear, grab the dog, put the family in the truck, and drive off to a locked gate. A sign says you cannot enter or access your own public lands. Mining claims and public land owned by we the people are being designated as off limits by our own government every single day. Are you concerned about the direction our government is going? Are you tired of seeing no access, no entry signs on your lands? We are, and we are fighting back. We are AMRA, America Mining Rights Association, the fastest growing small mining advocacy association in America. AMRA is a 501c3 not-for-profit formed by miners, hunters, off-roaders, retired military men, and women to stop the insanity. AMRA was formed to educate, unite, and help the small miners and public land users on their rights given to us by God. Do you want access to great mining claims? For a small tax-deductible donation to their Miners Legal Fund, your family gains access to proven excellent mining claims across America for an entire year. AMRA challenges the USFS, BLM, EPA, and the other agencies intent upon stopping you from enjoying your own lands. You are who pays these people's wages. It is time they listen to us. We need to unite. And that is what AMRA is doing. As you sit here right now, thousands of acres of public lands are being closed, locked, and blocked from use by you. Are you fed up yet? Join us. Get in on this fight and let's restore America to what our families fought and died for. Freedom. Just visit AmericanMiningRights.com. AmericanMiningRights.com. Also, check us out on Facebook at American Mining Rights Association. AmericanMiningRights.com.
It is time for Dredging Up the News with Kathleen Biffle. Mining news from around the globe. Metal detecting, dredging, entertainment news, and fun facts as well. Here's Kathleen.
Oh, sorry, guys. I was putting on essential oils.
Oh, that's all right.
It must have been essential.
Oh, keep me awake. All right, so it's...
hang on.
What?
I got to clear the air here on something real quick. Rich Cooley, you do have to update your profile because according to the chat room tonight, Darth Placer said that he pushed you to join.
Oh.
That he told you about the guy named Ken that was full of good advice. However, you gave Ken the credit for referring you.
Oh.
So evidently, Darth has his feelings hurt, so you need to make it up to him.
Yeah,
Our
you need to fix
Sorry, back
All
to
right,
you, Kathleen.
okay. Are you done stealing my thunder?
For now.
All right. On that note, we'll go ahead and do the news.
All right.
November 27th, 2019. Thanksgiving Eve.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We actually have more global news than anything.
Oh, cool. Okay.
But I will start off with one story. This one involves Montana. Archaeologists finds an uncommon social relationship thing at a Montana mining community. This is kind of weird. This article was, but anyway.
An uncommon what?
Social relations.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, but listen up. 19th century miners working in Highland County, Montana. I guess they evidently had a level of social integration which was uncommon in North America at the time. Historical archaeologist Megan Rhodes Victor from the College of William and Mary, they discovered that Chinese and non-Chinese gold miners lived right next to each other in that town, which is something actually very rare in the American West in the 1800s. Victor and her team dug 300 test pits to find artifacts that could help pinpoint building locations and identify all of their functions. So these artifacts included pieces of wine bottles, jars, nails, horseshoes, and whatnot. But they ended up being able to say that these pieces of glazed stoneware were known to only come from China. So that was their evidence that they lived hand in hand. Which is really, really different from what you see in westerns and, Deadwood and all that. But
you remember some of the western towns like that had the Chinese, because that's where they had the what they call it, the the hop houses, the opium houses.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but they were weren't they centralized in one location?
They said that the archaeological evidence basically points to them living and working together, basically as equals, like normal full community.
Yeah.
People. It's definitely unique for that era.
Yeah, definitely. Interesting.
Yeah.
Very
so that was cool.
Mm-hmm. That is cool.
I love history.
Yes. All right, so I'm going to jump into global news. So we got a lot of global news. In Sudan, a militia leader grew rich by selling gold in the Sudan late last year as President Omar Hassan al-Bashir's hold on power weakened. One of the most feared militia leaders, his name is Chief Mohammed... All right, I'm going to butcher this name. Chief Mohammed Hamedi.
Okay.
Right? Hamedi. All right.
He went by Bob.
But his full name was Chief Mohammed Mahdi Hamdan Dagalo. I don't know. Anyway, he's the militia leader. I guess he's, stirring up the pot over there in the Sudan. After years of loyalty supporting the President Bashir, Hamedi took part in the military coup that toppled the leader in April. So they were friends, but then he, led a coup and, overthrew his friends.
The coup.
Anywho, Hamedi, he was accusing Bashir's people of making themselves rich at the public's expense. I guess a company that Hamedi's family owns was flying gold bars worth millions of dollars to Dubai. And this is while the country is just suffering a terrible economic recession.
Right.
So
where is Dubai? Just
the Middle East.
The Middle East.
Yeah.
like India, right?
Yeah.
Near Saudi Arabia.
I mean, there's a lot of horrible stories going on over there with not only illegal mining, but there's a lot of corruption out there. So
gold makes you do crazy things.
Yeah.
You would say.
Huh?
so
But isn't Dubai like one of it, like you said, if it's Dubai, India, isn't India like one of the main?
No, not India.
No?
This is in the Middle East.
Right.
closer to
Saudi Arabia,
Yeah.
near there.
Yeah, it's right.
Okay.
Dubai,
Very
Saudi
oil
Arabia.
rich. Like, you're ridiculously wealthy in that country right now.
They have gold vending machines
Right.
in Dubai.
We want to go get a Snickers.
Yeah.
they like, oh man, I guess I'll get what do you want? Oh, I'm gonna get the 2-ounce gold bar.
Yeah.
Wuss, I'm getting the 20 ounce.
Interesting.
Then they ask, does it give change?
So
Well, how many?
first, when you've got that much gold, you're going to have corruption, and it's pretty sad because half of the country lives in poverty, and then you've got the other half, the ultra rich, taking advantage of it.
Yeah.
But we won't get into politics.
Right.
So let's go to Zimbabwe.
Zimbabwe.
Always like that. Zimbabwe.
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 This article featured a story, actually. I'm not going to go into the story, but basically the gist of the article was that homes and land is being destroyed as desperate people turn to illegal gold mining.
Mm-hmm.
Another country who is also going through the worst economic crisis in decades, they're having a little, I guess, a Wild West, but multiplied by 100 times.
What?
Because it's it's causing these little bursts of gold rush all over the country. And of course they're illegal mining, so these folks are armed. They're forcing people off their land so that they can dig their gold. I mean, it's pretty scary. And it's lawless. It just seems to be lawless. And it kind of reminds you of, our history.
Right.
The gold rush in the Wild West. But this is just, like I said, 100 times worse. Because of, how many different areas have gold. And it's pretty sad. So this article was just basically pointing all of that out. And it's just... it's a really bad situation over there.
Dang.
It's almost like gold makes you do crazy things, wouldn't you say?
Yep, I would say that.
But is that what they count as the illegal mining? Is because people are running other people off the ground, or is it like illegal mining because they're just doing it without permits? Or
I think it's all
everything.
the above.
It's all the above. They're doing it, but behind the government's back. So the money that they have, they're not the country's not benefiting from any of it,
right?
And they're not doing it legally. They're dangerous. They kind of. I would probably equate it to like the drug cartels.
Oh, okay.
But with gold.
Mm-hmm.
That's bad.
Kind of like how they're going nuts for the avocados in Mexico.
Right.
Yeah. It's almost, you could say, avocados can make you do some crazy things too.
Yeah.
We get enough of them from California. It's not really a big thing.
Are you sure?
Oh my gosh. Okay, so we're gonna hop, skip, and jump as the crows fly. Whatever.
As the crow flies.
As the crow flies. We're gonna go to Scotland.
Every time I see a crow now, I see Scott.
Oh, we kept seeing them too.
See a crow with Scott's face.
All right, so we're going to go to Scotland. A gold mining boss, he shot himself in the head in a Scottish mansion over money worries, of all things.
Oh,
Mark Wellesley Wood, he is CEO of Kefi Materials, I guess. What this company is a British gold and copper mining company that they operated in Ethiopia and Saudi Arabia. Well, anyway, he was the CEO of this company, but he shot himself, and his wife found him.
Get him up! Get him up!
Anyway,
that's really sorry about that.
That's all right. We're doing it. Somebody came in.
We have a pack.
You're done.
And one of the daughters came home from work. So.
Oh. Yep.
Even though they see her every day
and
she lives here, they feel the need to announce that she's arrived.
Well, yeah, they gotta let you know.
Oh yeah, our dogs do the same thing.
Yeah, and then when you have that times 6 in German Shepherd,
Oh, good.
All right, stop it.
Get him, Kathleen.
Okay, I kind of went off track, but I think we were in Scotland.
Scotland, yeah.
Scotland.
The guy shot himself and his wife found him.
His wife found him, and they said that he the 60-year-old, he turned the shotgun on himself after he had to fork out money to renovate their retirement home in Aloha.
What?
Yeah. So this guy made, a ton of money. He was, a CEO of a gold miner.
So how much was
in
that
Saudi
guy
Arabia?
making? Yeah. How much was he making a year?
Yeah. So he wants to retire. So he's got, he's building this retirement home that it stressed him out so much.
Oh, Jesus.
That he found himself. So I had to tell you, how much did this freaking thing cost?
Yeah, right. But still, I'm sorry, I have no remorse for somebody like that. It's like you make that kind of money and you're going to shoot yourself over your retirement home that you.
I mean, seriously. I mean, yeah. So I just thought the story was interesting
It is.
a report, but I'm just going to say that I think it might be some foul play.
Think
Kind of
so?
like Epstein didn't kill himself.
You beat me to it.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Could be.
Anyway.
Anyway.
All right, so now we're going to go to the UK, since we're in that region.
All right.
4 men who found Viking coins. This was worth millions, and they were using their metal detectors when they found them.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, this discovery is they're going to go to prison now.
Uh-oh.
What?
Yep. Finders are not always keepers in the UK. If you're a metal detectorist in the area, you have to report that stuff.
Right.
And the 4 men, they're going to face years of incarceration for failing to report their Viking treasure, which was worth an estimated $3 million.
Wow. How many coins?
Yeah. Police say that the find has like a national importance to the Anglo-Saxon coinage because of history.
Right.
So, 38-year-old George Powell, 51-year-old Leighton Davies, 57-year-old Simon Wicks, and 60-year-old Paul Wells were all found guilty by a Worcester Crown Court of all things theft.
Wow.
Not only that, they were charged with conspiracy to conceal criminal property and conspiracy to convert criminal property because they were trying to sell it.
Uh-huh.
So I guess investigators were tipped off of the men's findings by of all things, the metal detecting community.
Oh.
Loose lips sink ships.
Yep.
I'm telling you.
Exactly. So that happened in June 2015, and they were just currently sentenced.
Wow.
And they didn't. There's more to this story, right?
Right.
They didn't even give the owner of the farm anything.
Okay. That's kind
So
of
that's
right.
kind of dirty.
Yeah, that's kind of dirty.
He gave him permission, to search his field, and they did give him like 3 coins or something.
Okay.
Like not nearly
minuscule,
as much.
Not
as
a
what they
fair
found.
share.
Right.
Definitely.
Right.
Which
Okay.
you could almost say finding treasures with metal detecting could kind of make you do some crazy, stupid things too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just like gold.
So the greed, I mean, it's crazy, and you have to remember that there is a law there that says you have to report your treasures, and not to say that the Crown wants it reported just for the history,
But you do get a cut.
but you do get
Yeah.
some money. I don't know how much, but rather than getting some money, they just wanted all of it, so now they're the losers.
Right. Now,
Well,
with the fine
if it's
like
for
that,
the crown, you ain't getting no million of that $3 million.
Oh,
That's
no.
for sure.
You can get, actually, there's some instances where you get quite a bit of its value.
Right.
But you know what?
yeah.
That wasn't even their proproperty, number one.
Right.
Yeah,
They
shouldn't
got
screw the
permission from
owner
a
over.
farmer, and they screwed him over. And then they decided, oh, well, we'll just, keep it, all of this to ourselves.
Sure.
It's greed.
Right. Now, if it's historical value, something like that, it would have made sense to say something.
And not only that, it makes people wary of giving anybody
Right, it
permission
does,
to metal
yeah.
detect. It's
It-
ruining it.
Which
Yeah, but
honestly, if I was a farmer out there, I'd be like, heck yeah, come on, I ain't got time for that. But hey, knowing you find something, man,
I would be going with them.
Sure, yeah.
rather than dying and the next farmer getting it.
Right.
Yeah, but-
I hate how they do that. You find something worth a lot of money. If it wasn't worth nothing, they wouldn't have said crap.
Right.
But since it was worth so much, it's historical value. Whatever.
Well, everything is there, it seems like, is
Well,
historical.
Well,
Yeah, it's
everything
not
old.
like when over here in the U.S. you find something of great value, they take it away and you get nothing. Over there's a little bit different.
Yeah.
Here, I just melt it all down.
See,
I was going to
Not
say
like
here,
I'm not condoning that or in
I-
any shape or way.
I was going to
Right.
say over here, if there's a bank name on it or a family name on it, or something, they can come back and get it. Trust me.
It
Exactly.
seems like the punishment's a little harsh, though, to lock them up. I mean, God, return the treasure, give them a slap on the wrist, make them pay a fine or something. But to lock them up is a little overboard.
Well, they
I
may
think
be
that
setting
might
an
be
trying to set an
Yeah.
example about
Yeah.
it. Like, don't
Did
even
I
try.
tell you what their sentences was?
No.
All right. Powell, he's going to serve 10 years in prison.
Oh, dang.
Davies will do 8.5 years. And Wicks will spend 5 years behind bars.
Yeah, that's a bit
I
excessive.
Yeah,
think
that's
that is
extreme.
a bit
It's
excessive.
extreme. In all honesty. All right, you want to make them serve
Obviously,
some time.
they're trying to set an example.
But still,
That's-
six
yeah.
months.
People can sometimes serve less for murder than that.
Yeah.
That's
I know.
insane.
It's a little ridiculous. That's a little
Yeah.
overboard. That's taking it too far. You know?
Yeah.
No. It's just crazy.
So with that, I'm going to turn it over to Shad for local events of interest.
All right.
Why, thank you, Kathleen. All right. Well, coming up Friday and Saturday, the December 6th through the 7th, you're going to want to make a note of this event.
I'm making a note.
I'm happy it's coming back. For the 31st time, the annual Cowboy Christmas Poetry Gathering. That's right. So grab your guns, put on your chaps, and get on out there.
Yeah.
This is a
Oh,
Wickenburg.
that sounds good.
You're invited to the special heritage event. The Cowboy Reception is on Friday on the 6th and includes beer, wine, and appetizers at the Desert Caballeros Western Museum on 21 North Frontier Street,
This is Wickenburg.
Wickenburg, Arizona.
Wickenburg.
Oh my gosh, Scott, you
Yep,
have
it's right-
to go.
You
That's
have
right
to.
past Norristown.
Doors open at 5:45 p.m. and the reception runs from 6 to 7:30. There will be several featured cowboy poets and entertainers will also be performing to give you a small taste of what will be featured at the Saturday night show. There are limited tickets available for the reception, $10 in advance, $20 at the door. Now, the featured Cowboy Poets performance on Saturday on the 7th is held at the Wickenburg Community Center. And this will help give you a little taste of the Western lifestyle through poems, songs, and stories from featured poets. Doors open at 6:30 p.m. Performance begins at 7. And admission there on Saturday is $15 in advance, $25 after December 1st and at the door.
Yeah.
So get your tickets and see some cowboys on poetry.
What is it, that line? I just don't know why I can't quit you.
Yeah. I don't know why I can't quit you.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Moving on, because I could go on and on there. All right. But yeah, Scott, we expect you there. You already wear the tight jeans, so you're good to go, man.
What?
Yeah. All right. Moving on to Coulterville, California, December 8th, 2019, from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m., and that's Pacific time. It's the Gold Rush Mining and Geology Adventure, hosted by Coulterville Gold and Ghost Tours. You'll spend the day walking in a miner's shoes through a time machine of rock and history. Travel to a mining site steeped in history. Walk through the caves to discover what the rock tells us about history. And also study the clues old miners left behind. Afterwards, there'll be a lunch and a chance to answer any questions you may have. Then you'll get to process some earth and rock to see how gold is found and discover if you're lucky enough to find some treasure.
And that's,
The
you
cost
said that's
here-
in Coulterville?
Coulterville Gold Rush Mining and Geology Adventure. The cost of this is $50 per person. Tickets can be purchased the Village Mercantile or goldcountyghosts@gmail.com or also at www.goldenghosttours.com. And the schedule, of course, will start at 9:30 check-in time, 10 to 12 mine tour, 12 to 1 lunch, and 1 to 3 gold prospect processing.
Oh my gosh, you mix gold and ghosts
And
I'm
history.
there.
And
And history.
I would totally do that if I lived there.
Yeah, but for $50?
Well,
Yeah.
it's not every day you can go and hear what a rock tells you.
That's right.
All right?
That's right.
So maybe that's worth $50
That
there.
is. It's
I mean,
priceless.
my rocks don't tell me nothing.
It's priceless.
All right, moving on now. Last event I have on my paper. Cripple Creek, Colorado is Gold Camp Christmas. December 13th through the 14th, escape from the modern distractions and celebrate an old-fashioned Christmas in Cripple Creek and Victor. Experience the lights in the Gold Camp by taking a drive on a self-guided tour through the mine head frames, which will be decorated with large Christmas light displays. Mm-hmm. While activities will be happening all month long, the main event weekend is packed full of fun activities that are too good to miss. The Christmas parade will start at noon, December 14th, with appearances from, you guessed it, Santa.
Oh.
Santa. But also in December, don't forget about AMRA having their annual Christmas big raffle dinner extravaganza.
Mm-hmm.
Can you still buy tickets?
Yeah, I believe there's still tickets available to attend this event. I'm going over to their page now because I forgot to pull it up, so excuse me on that.
Right, go ahead.
But this dinner is pretty awesome. Dennis, Kathleen, and I were lucky enough to attend a couple years ago, and the prizes and the things they give away in their raffle is just ungodly.
Amazing.
It was amazing. Time. They had so many things to raffle off, and all the money, goes to support AMRA, and they have good food, good drinks.
Oh yeah, open bar.
It was awesome.
Dang.
Open bar.
We had so much fun.
Oh my god! I would honestly love to go there every year, but it's just tough for, I think, anybody to travel far around that time.
Right.
Yeah, if you're in the area.
Out west,
oh my gosh.
We definitely would be.
Oh. Hey, is my phone working all right? Can you guys hear me okay?
We hear you a little better now.
Okay.
You keep having a moment.
Yeah, you keep cutting out.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah, I've been trying to make it to that show for a couple years, but I never get a chance to actually put it together.
Man, you got tried to. You know what?
I think it was one year. I think it was the last year that they had like the firearms tables. Like if you got a seat at the table, you had a firearm that goes with the seat.
Uh-huh.
And I tried to get a couple different people in together and never could get it put together. I was so bummed. But being a lifetime member, I got to get there sometime.
Yeah, you need to.
Yeah, and the event or their dinner is happening December 7th in Merced, California. You can visit AmericanMiningRights.com for more information, or also just follow them on their Facebook page to get even more information and details from them. Because they've also been asking for people like, hey, you got any cool pictures of flags that they could include in their video? So never know what you may see.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
And their videos are always pretty fun.
Oh, yeah, they do a video show every year, and it's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's your local events of interest. Back to you, Kathleen, for fun facts.
All right. I've got some Thanksgiving fun facts.
All right.
Cool. Obviously, we know that Thanksgiving is tomorrow. And unfortunately, 2 of our daughters, they work retail. So they will not be able to have Thanksgiving because of all things Black Friday.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, isn't that sad?
Yeah. That is the stupidest made-up crap day that we ever bought into.
And it's like, okay, this is the first time, that, we've always heard of Black Friday, but this is the first time that it's affecting, our Thanksgiving, because there's going to be 2 missing people, which is kind of sad. Well, anyway, I find it tragic that Black Friday shopping overshadows the spirit of Thanksgiving. So let's take a closer look into Black Friday.
Wait a minute, it's not a closer look segment. This is just fun facts.
Well, I'm going to also say a closer look because it's Thanksgiving.
Proceed.
Take a peek at it.
Thanks for that, Shad. But anywho, we're going to just explore some of Black Friday fun facts. Did you know that Black Friday didn't always refer to a national day of shopping? The holiday previously alluded to the stock market's crashing. Two speculators, Jay Gould and James Fisk, had attempted to corner the gold market on the New York Stock Exchange. But the plan backfired when the government stepped in and flooded the market with gold to correct the misleading error. Huh. That's kind of interesting. So there's a little gold mixed in with Black Friday history.
Well, you know what? If you see some of the videos of those idiots, you'd think they were after freaking gold nuggets.
Oh, I know, right? Another fun fact is Franklin D. Roosevelt, he actually bumped up the holiday. Thanksgiving was moved up from its original date in 1939 to accommodate shoppers. The move was met with criticism by shoppers, but retailers petitioned for the move to allow for more shopping time ahead of the holiday season. So FDR realized that he made a mistake by changing Thanksgiving's initial celebratory date, but it was too late to fix the mishap because 1941 calendars listed the holiday's new date. FDR signed an official bill, actually in 1941, that permanently placed Thanksgiving on the fourth Thursday of November.
Cool.
Dang.
Okay.
And as we've been talking Black Friday, did you know that the deaths on Black Friday are higher than individuals dying of shark attacks?
Yes, I could believe it.
I believe it, yeah.
Shoppers are more likely to die on Black Friday than they are from a shark attack.
Wow.
Black Friday results in the deaths of different people, and I'm going to explore that next because there are some crazy stories out there, and they're all true.
Oh, I believe it. Yeah.
Yep.
You know, it's funny that Black Friday. I know it's been after Thanksgiving for like years, but when I was growing up, what we did after Thanksgiving, it wasn't Black Friday. It was putting up the Christmas tree.
Right.
So whatever happened between there and there, I just don't get it anymore.
Christmas comes early, and I have to admit I haven't shopped for Christmas, and I don't take part of Black Friday at all.
Nope.
But I do have my Christmas decorations up right now.
Oh, all right.
Just because they make me happy.
I'm with you, Scott, though. I was talking to Kathleen. I said, growing up, after Thanksgiving on Friday,
right,
that's when we would get the Christmas stuff out and put up the tree at my grandparents. And
Exactly.
And getting up early on Black Friday morning, it was kind of fun, I guess. But now they've made it into like Black Friday Thanksgiving or something, because now you can go actually on Thanksgiving, and we don't have our Thanksgiving dinner until 6 p.m.
Right.
And the girls have to work at 5.
And who's running out to get a deal on a pair of panties at 2 in the morning?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, one of our daughters works at a underwear store, I guess.
And they're having Black Friday.
Saying, I don't get it.
Who's doing that?
I don't have a clue.
And why?
Right.
Obviously, somebody with no kids, I'm thinking.
I don't get it.
Well,
but I could be just presuming.
Cyber Tuesday? Isn't Cyber Tuesday supposed to have better deals or whatever day that is?
Cyber Monday.
Cyber Monday. I always like that.
Monday.
Yeah. You shop from
well,
home.
see, exactly. I don't want to get out and all that. Deal with long lines, crazy people. My time's valuable, and you usually can find better stuff afterwards anyway.
Right.
Yeah, you really can.
I guess if you had to get that one special toy, maybe that.
If I got to go shopping with a club, that's not really my motif of being fun.
No, I can't see nothing fun about Black Friday. I'm sorry, nothing.
So, kind of like how gold makes people do crazy things, I guess good deals makes people do crazy things.
You could say that Black Friday could kind of make people do some crazy things, just like gold, avocados.
Right, yeah, all that stuff. You're right, Jeff.
So, I'm going to go into some stories from past Black Fridays that, proves this point.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to start with my first story. Target shoppers, they step over a man who's dying.
Good Lord.
Walter Vance, he was shopping at a West Virginia Target during Black Friday when he collapsed. The 61-year-old pharmacist had already been dealing with a heart condition, but the chaos of Black Friday didn't help him. He fell to the ground and countless customers did absolutely nothing. In fact, they walked around him on their way in to find bargains.
Wow.
He was later brought to the hospital, but it was too late. He had died.
Jeez.
Yep.
Not cool.
Another story, and this one's kind of a weird story. And I'm reading it from the article.
Okay.
Verbatim. Tennessee transgender woman assaulted at Kohl's.
Okay.
So, in Jackson, Tennessee, the day after Thanksgiving, and this is in the year 2012, Akasha Adonis is the name. The transgender woman and her mom were assaulted by other shoppers as soon as the store personnel unlocked the doors to a Kohl's department store. Adonis and another woman were hit by an assailant who pulled out her hair, evidently. Most disgustingly, I guess, the suspect put his hand in her mouth and tore 3 teeth out of her head, breaking her jaw.
Jesus.
Yes.
I guess they're idiots.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that happened on a Black Friday, and I don't know what the transgender thing had anything to do. I mean, that was the article. I'm like, they could have just said a woman.
Yeah, right. Or
whoever.
Or somebody that identifies as a woman.
I don't know. It was just kind of weird. I was like, oh, okay.
The hell?
Another time, a pregnant woman actually miscarried during a Black Friday event.
Jeez. Why would she even go?
This happened in 2008. It was actually pretty sad. She was 8 months pregnant. And she was actually not there for Black Friday, per se, for Christmas. She was actually there to buy supplies for her baby to be. Instead, she reportedly miscarried after she was trampled.
Okay. She could have waited on those supplies for the baby to be...
Probably, but I don't think I would have ventured out.
No, you're 8 months pregnant. Why would you go out on Black Friday? You know?
Exactly. And a lot of this stuff happens at Walmart, by the way.
No.
Yep.
No. Not at Walmart.
We've all seen the videos of Walmart. We know what shows up there.
Crazy.
Oh, jeez.
So if you ever thought any Black Friday experience you had was beyond ridiculous, just consider yourself lucky that no one perished. Sadly, that happened in 2008 as well. And this was at a Long Island Walmart. Over 2,000 people forced their way into the store 5 minutes before it was even scheduled to open. The store actually never, in fact, officially opened because of what happened. The crowds opened the store themselves while chanting, "Push the doors in!" And they did, knocking doors off their hinges and, blasting, pushing their way in. Employees tried to make a human chain to slow the crowds down.
Okay.
Of course, this did not work because they broke through, and they ended up trampling a 34-year-old temporary seasonal employee. Yep.
Nope.
So I guess they just went nuts at that one. I think I remember seeing this one. I don't know. You see so many anymore.
Right.
I'm just
Every
saying
year.
it's hard for a line to repel a 350-pound woman in spandex. It has to have that blend of
That's right. Yeah, you're right, Scott.
And you know what their excuse was? We were in line since Friday morning.
That's your fault.
That's what they kept saying.
Yeah.
Well, then, because you're an idiot.
Right, exactly. You're an idiot. You're in line since Friday morning. You're an idiot.
And there's more stories out there. That was just a few of them.
God,
some of them are very, very tragic. And I didn't want to start, our holiday season with something that's going to make you cry.
There's so much
but some of them were terrible.
I believe it.
Yeah.
And let's wait and see what happens this Friday. How many horror stories.
You know there's going to be videos, Tim. You know there's going to be.
Yeah, definitely.
Hey, Scott, I hear in Mesa there's a big sale going on Black Friday for mannequins you may want to get out to.
Black
It's too far away from me.
Well,
That was dredging up the news.
Oh, so thank you, Kathleen. That's just crazy, though, dude. But we'll have to watch Friday and see what kind of anarchy there is again this year. It's
and I have to say I'm pretty sad that.
You know what's really bad is because they show a lot of them on the news.
Oh yeah, they do. It's news, when people are getting trampled.
It's taking people who have jobs away from their families, and they make. I mean, granted, they get time and a half, but still,
it's
all I gotta say though is the deals aren't that great.
They're not.
They had the really big ones. It's so limited to what's there in each store.
Right.
It's all just to get you to show up and charge you more for the same stuff that you could have bought earlier or wait a little bit and get cheaper anyway.
Yep.
Just saying.
Because it'll go on sale again before Christmas at that same
Exactly.
price. Always does. It's like, why do people do it? I know people that do it every year. I'm like, you guys are nuts. There's no way.
Yeah, that's nuts.
They can have.
I like it when you see two people get in a fight over something, and right behind them is 20 more boxes of the same dang thing.
Yeah, it's a stack of them, and they're brawling for the one. Yeah, it makes no sense. It's this fine world we live in, I guess. What is going on with it?
And we can't blame Black Friday on the millennials. I'm just saying.
No.
Nope.
Black Friday's been around
These
too
are
long.
grown people.
It's the boomers.
They're grown people.
Yep.
Right?
Blame it on the baby.
Blame it on the boomers.
Oh, it's craziness. Just pure anarchy is what it is. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, when you go to do something like that, I've got to get that special toy for my son. You know what? If you're thinking like that, you better rethink your options of does your son really need that toy? Think about it.
Right. Does he? No, they don't. Not that bad. Not that bad. It's just stupid. It makes me crazy. All right.
Well, that's like these. Well, you take the dolls that they used to sell and the video games that they used to sell. Mm-hmm. I think that the companies actually put out less merchandise to make you do that stupid crap. They only put so much in each store. And then later on, they're going to have it anyway. But like Tim said, later on, it's going to be there.
Yeah, and they'll have it on sale for the same price again. It's like,
exactly.
What's the big deal? Wait another 2 weeks. They'll have it again. Same price. It's just stupid. That's all it is. All right. Here's an idea. All right. John Hunt sent me some more of them bags of gemstones.
Awesome.
And I'm going to give one away. But I'm going to draw tonight because the crew is eligible. He wants you guys to be in on it.
So. We are?
Yeah, right. I don't trust you here.
Yeah.
I don't trust you.
If you win, I promise I will say you won. So it's like, okay, that's pretty cool. At least you guys got a shot at it. I don't, but you guys do. But they're cool. We got 2 bags of them John sent us. And Kathleen's seen a couple of the kind he had that day at Gold Rush. So we'll go ahead and give a bag away. Cool. I got random org pulled up. I'm going to put everybody's name that's in the chat room is in there. And when we call your name, you got 1 minute, 30 seconds to answer it. Let me get all this timer.
I'm here.
Crap ready.
I'm here. Tim, I'm here.
I'm not in the chat room, but I'm here.
You're here.
I'm here.
Oh, Dennis, that's right. You're not in the chat room. Ooh.
Nope, Dennis doesn't count. I get a spot too.
Right. So all right. I'm clicking randomize now. And it's Kathleen.
Me?
I swear to God, I'll take a picture of it and send it to you guys.
What?
Kathleen Biffle.
This sounds like a pity draw.
I don't know. I
Pity
think
draw. Kathleen, I'm going to take a picture of it right now. And
can I pay it forward?
Oh, God, yeah, you can. Of course you can.
Okay, I'm going to do that.
Oh, thank you. I figured
Man,
you would.
if I win, I'm keeping it.
I just don't feel right. This is for our listeners.
Right, I know, right? Exactly.
I kind of have to be here because it's my job, right?
But he wanted you guys in on it, so I'm sending you this.
We
Kathleen.
appreciate it. I'm gonna pay it forward.
That's cool. Okay, we'll draw another name, but first I'm sending you this.
Okay.
I think I got your number. Yeah. I'm sending you the picture right now.
All right, let me look at it.
Well, is that going to change if you pay it forward or
not?
No, it's just showing.
I'll still look at it,
yeah,
but
it's just showing that was the name that was drawn was Kathleen.
Well, beans.
Yeah.
But I want to pay it forward.
All right, well, I'm going to draw again. Here we go. Clicking again. And the winner is Y Gold. Y Gold.
Oh,
Awesome. Congrats.
1 minute, 30
Congrats.
seconds. Dun, dun. Played that just for Dennis.
Michael,
Yeah, thanks,
are
Brian.
you out there? Say you're here.
Hurry up. Say you're here.
He said
Say
thanks.
LOL.
And then he said thanks.
Jared.
Thanks, that works.
I guess we'll accept that as an
We'll
answer.
accept thanks.
Yeah.
He said thanks.
Awesome.
All right, congratulations, Y Gold, and thank you, John Hunt, for that. I'll just grab a bag and stick them in an envelope and send them to you. Rich, you're going to get that address?
Yeah, I can.
All right, thank
Awesome,
you.
congrats.
Get it, send it to me, and then I'll get those sent out to them. Yep, congratulations. Yep, that's cool. But did you see the picture, Kathleen?
I did.
I was like,
It's my lucky day. Maybe I should go play the lottery.
run to the store quickly. Buy lottery tickets.
I think I will.
We'll have to send one of the kids on no condition to drive at the moment.
Oh. Very cool, though. It was like,
Do you have to be 18 to buy a lottery ticket?
Yes, you do. Cheyenne's home.
Oh, Cheyenne's
18.
home, yeah.
yeah, there you go.
See, we're thinking about it.
There you go. Do it. Do it. Do it. Just do it. You know, why not? Well, it was fun. It was a fun night. Everybody, don't forget, don't eat too much turkey tomorrow. You know?
Yep.
Eat
Eat a lot of ham.
no ham. We're not having ham. We're just having turkey. Turkey, lurkey. I got to make some peanut butter fudge after we're done here tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh,
yummy.
you gonna send that out to each of us for the crew?
Yeah, I'm going to shoot
Yeah.
it right out.
I have to make sweet potato casserole tonight.
Okay.
Banana pies have already been made.
Okay.
And
Child labor.
I have to make green bean casserole to warm up. What else?
The green bean casserole, yeah.
I don't know.
I like
You're
those
gonna.
cookies as the Hershey Kisses in the middle of it.
What, Dennis?
I like those cookies that have the Hershey Kisses
Oh.
in the middle of it.
Oh, they're
yeah.
called peanut butter blossoms. They're really good.
Yeah.
I like chocolate covered or caramel covered chocolate cookies. I make them.
Oh, you do?
Well, I'm not allowed to anymore, but yeah, I used to.
Why aren't you allowed to
That's
make 'em?
chocolate covered peanut butter.
Are they
Oh yeah, I mean, well,
You mean like
Buckeyes.
Buckeyes?
Buckeyes?
That's a Reese's cup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like the greatest thing ever.
Yeah, buddy. Those are good.
All glass of
them.
milk. Mm-hmm.
That what, Dan? With milk?
Oh, yeah.
All right, so we'll all meet back here Sunday and discuss how much we overate. And
Yep.
All right, hey, if you can send our fudge in the mail too, that'd be cool. Thanks, Tim.
send me some of them cookies.
Yeah, just remember,
I want some
Tim.
of that.
Don't test the temperature with your finger. You can't get the fudge off quick enough.
Trust me, I am a professional. Been
Good
making,
night, Gold Diggers.
they'd making fudge for many years.
Happy Thanksgiving, Gold
Yes.
Diggers.
Happy Thanksgiving. We're out of here. Have a great night, everybody, and a great week. We'll see you Sunday. Night, y'all.
That's right. Everybody have a great turkey
night.
day. Good night, Gold Diggers.
Be sure to tune in next Sunday at 7:30 for another great show. For updates and more info, please go to www.prospectorsradio.com.
Don't forget the mannequin.